it, put you inside a G-class. That's just a starter kit. Plenty things kind of life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist flush the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran or remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come on being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no place if you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too clutch. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to it.
You can't even sit in peace. Cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, that one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world. Girl, you are that I see, and I am who I am, and I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, yeah, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. If you gonna waste your time, waste your time with me. Tell me honestly, open your eyes and see. If you gonna risk it and touch me, waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste, waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a start. It get plenty things kind of life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games, cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it, the pessimist gold medalist flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked, and that come with being attached. So how about we leave it at that?
If you gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no place if you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
What up, what up? It's your boy Papa Pimp, man. We got a good one tonight. Before we get into this topic tonight, I just want to shout out to all the good people who donate, show love to the channel, support the channel, the people who like, share, and subscribe, and the people who come to my live shows, the people who watch my channel, the videos and everything. You know what I'm saying? And what up, Divas Artistic Expression? What up, Marlo? And I got a special guest tonight with Marlo coming on my show to talk about the topic, what man in their right mind wants another man's kids? So, you know what I'm saying? This is a very controversial topic that will always be talked about around the world. So, you know what I'm saying? Before I get into it and let Miss Marlo come up here, what do y'all think about men that take care of other women's children? Do y'all think that's the best thing to do? Do you think these women need to make better decisions? Just let me know what y'all think, because this is one of these topics that can get really, really heated, because a lot of women are sensitive about these type of situations and what goes on dealing with their kids and their decisions to, you know what I'm saying, choose a better partner, or, you know what I'm saying? So James Williams Trucker said, nah. So my thing is, you know what I'm saying, with women and their decisions they make, I do think they need to make better decisions, but I'm going to let Miss Marlo come up here so she can come up here and give her opinion on the topic. And anybody else who want to join the live show tonight and come up here to discuss this topic, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a good topic, because it's a lot of women in America who are single parents, and they really believe that they should, you know what I'm saying, they want somebody to help them take care of their children. You know what I'm saying? And it's controversial because, like, should a single man, you know, if a single man wants to take care of another woman's children, that's his choice. But should he have to? In some situations, people act like a lot of women believe and think that's the job of the single man. And I believe in that situation that it's a choice. At the end of the day, I think that a single man makes the choice if he want to date a woman with kids, and that's perfectly fine if he wants to. But at the same time, it shouldn't be something he have to do. It shouldn't be something he is praised about, because at the end of the day, you want that woman to stay with the man she had the kids with, build a family, get married. That's what we want the women of America to do, especially our black women. We want them to keep their man, start a family, make a husband. So if these women are having sex with men unprotected and, you know, having kids, and they are not looking at these men as husbands or somebody they're gonna be for the rest of their life, why should we come into as a single man and step in and save the day? and I see 6 people here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you hit the like button, get them likes up. But I'm waiting on Marlo to come up here. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is click that link, Marlo, and it should let you join because I already put it in the chat. But like my thing is, you know what I'm saying? And I see that she right here. Well, that's William Trucking. Yo, what up, William Truck? How you doing tonight, bro?
What's up, man? Yo, I'm gonna cash app you tonight.
All right,
I
appreciate
didn't do it
it.
last week, my bad, but I just screenshotted your cash app, so I'm gonna hook
Okay,
you up because
yeah. That's
I
cool,
like
bro.
your content.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I'm just waiting on Marlo to come up here.
But
What it do, Prime? What it do, Prime?
I want to say it depends. It depends on the background. You know, was was her husband or the baby dad? Was he a firefighter that died? Was he in the military and he got killed during duty? Or was he a drug dealer or a bum? So it
Right.
depends on who they're messing with because a lot of women they'll get with Pookie and Ray Ray. That's their first choice, and then once they have the kids, then they looking for somebody with a job and a 401k to help take care of them. So it depends on the woman.
Yeah, it just depends on the woman, though. At the end of the day, though, like, yeah, if she lost her husband and she was married, and I mean, still, it's gonna be a challenge for a man to come in. But I would rather take on a situation like that where she the kid's father was deceased. But I feel like this though, I would not want to take on the challenge of dating a woman who made a bad decision. And the man, he ain't got to be no Puka Ray Ray. He was just somebody who did not want to be with her, and you had kids by him. So that means you did something messy. And I'm coming in, and this dude don't want to even be in his kid's life. So I'm like, nah. I feel bad for the kids, but I don't think it's my decision if I want to date her or not. But I don't think that's a good idea for a whole lot of single men because at the end of the day, you should want to start your own family.
Right.
No, I'm still waiting on no girl. She said she having issues coming up. She said stream raw won't let her come up. Silent and stuff. They won't do anything.
Yeah, it depends. It just depends on the situation, like you said.
But
And
you might have to
hello.
face him. Hey,
You
my
might have to
fault,
say
bro. I
something.
ain't mean to cut you off.
But yeah, she got a YouTube channel, so it should be no problem.
Now, what I was saying was, do they want more kids? Because if they got two, three kids and they don't want no more, now it's like now I would say nah. And if you're a man, a young man in your late 20s, mid 20s, or early 30s, no kids, I would say just try to find a woman with no kids. They'll be better off.
Yeah, I mean, and then if you're gonna date a woman with kids, I would look at the situation like this too. If they already was older, it'd be different. If you coming in and have to raise somebody's small kid, let's say you dating a woman, she got a 17-year-old. You know what I'm saying? They can have this conflicts as well, but he about to be ready to be grown and go do his own life. The only conflict of a you dating a woman that has older kids, that they trying to fight you and that type of stuff. But
And
other than that,
And that type of shit do happen.
yeah.
I had an experience with a woman I was talking to, like we were dating, and she had a 17-year-old son, and I didn't feel comfortable because, I would go over her house, he'll go in his room, and then I'll go in her room, and it's like, I didn't feel comfortable, like he knows I'm fucking his mom, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to be in that situation like that because I didn't feel comfortable.
Well, if
Because
he's
he's
17, he should
17.
know.
I
How you
know
doing
he
tonight,
knows,
Marlo?
but I won't. If I was 17, I won't want nobody fucking my mom and shit. Some dude, you know what I mean?
Well, it's all about being respectful, though. That's when the mom puts out a conversation. He's 17 years old. His mom, that means that she's letting her child keep her from being happy. And she should not let that do that. He ain't 17, he about to be 18. So she should have a conversation. He should know that my mom got to have a life too. So at the end of the day, I can see a younger kid, but somebody 17 should be understanding. If he ain't understanding, then that's a problem that the mother would have to deal with and be like, yo, she got to check him out there because if you got a 17-year-old child who don't understand that I got a life, that's something wrong with that situation. But Marlo, how you doing
Yeah.
tonight?
How you doing? Y'all good?
Yeah, we doing good though. But I got some
Yep.
questions though. I'm gonna ask y'all though. You know what I'm saying? So Let me ask you, do y'all think women that are single with kids expect men to raise their children? Do you think these women expect other men to raise their kids, or do you think they expect their baby fathers to stay in their life?
Hey, well, I want to touch on what you just said. You was like the 17-year-old should know that the mama has a life too. But if a man ain't been around, he been the man of the house all this time, and you all of a sudden bring this other strange guy around, he gonna feel a certain type of way.
He might feel a certain type of way, but that's on the mother. Then she got a damn. She really the leader is still the leader of the house though. He will feel some type of way, but then at the same time though, that's on the mother to put him in his place, in my opinion though. But if she can't put him in his place, then the man got to leave that situation in because that means she can't control it all. That means she ain't gonna never be happy then because of her child. That's crazy. You letting your
Well, I'm
child.
saying, he gonna eventually move on, but if he's 17 and he been the man of the house for like, he been the man in the house because ain't no other man been around. Then like,
So that means he don't know
Yeah,
he
his
like
gonna
he's
feel
mama.
like
never gonna be comfortable with
hey, ain't
it.
no, huh?
Like he's like no 17-year-old. If you're a 17-year-old kid and you see some dude come over, like a new guy come over, you ain't gonna be comfortable with him laying next to your mom
Nah,
Well,
all
nah.
night, no
yeah,
matter
but it
what.
depends on the maturity of the 17-year-old too, though. Every 17 ain't gonna be in there trying to fight and stuff. I don't think
Nah,
every
but
Not
they
17.
fight,
gonna
but they
feel a
will.
lot of them
They
gonna feel
might
a
not
certain type
say
of way.
nothing, but they might not say nothing, but you know it. They're not comfortable with it, even though they might not. Every kid's different. Some kids are quiet. Some kids will try to fight you. So it depends. But I know they're not comfortable with it, in
And
my
then that
opinion.
falls, then that just falls back on the mother. That's just like that falls back on the mother then, because she got to control her 17-year-old son. If she can't, then that means if you stay in this situation and he trying to fight you, then that's a problem.
Well, even if he don't try to fight, he might just feel a certain type of way. Like, I really don't want this man around. So I'm used to being,
So you saying that if,
she need to
Like,
separate her. She might have to separate her damn dating life from her damn home life.
yeah, that means it's on her. It all falls on her. It ain't Joe to sit. It ain't Joe. You don't got to do nothing. The man that comes over there is trying to date the mother, and then that's on her to make that work out. And if it don't, then you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Especially if you being respectful. So that's a problem then, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen situations like that where women have kids, they beating up the boyfriends and stuff like that, and then the mother can't have no life. Then these kids was over 17, 18. So what you do? You got a grown child beating up your damn boyfriend. You gonna let them keep doing it? That mean you cool with being single. Then that mean you can control your own household. Once they get a certain age, though, if they beating up your boyfriends, then what does the mother supposed to do? Let him keep staying there, or make him get his own place and be like, you go start your own life. Now,
At most, I think most moms gonna pick the son over the damn dude because
that means
shit,
she
at
ain't
the
gonna have no
dude
life
turn
then.
be temporary.
Right. If she thinks she know he's temperate, that means that she just won't never have nobody serious then. But
Now she will eventually when he gone about his
eventually.
business.
What you think about that, Marlo?
I don't know. It's so many different levels to it, depending on the woman, her upbringing, how she feel about the situation, the man. But back to the original question at hand. I don't think real women that have kids that are single look for a partner and expect them to be the father. One, as a woman, you're supposed to have your baby father, if he's man enough, in his child's life and stable enough where she can move on and deal with another man. But me personally, as a woman, I don't want you to take care of my child. You're not my child's father. I think when that instance come in, that's more so when we getting serious. We thinking about lifetime commitment. I'm about to marry you. Then I have to know that you're going to be a positive image to my child, not his father, not even down to financial obligations. But if that's something the man chooses to do, that means he's one godly man and he feels as though he's going to be an asset to that child's life. But as into dating somebody and expecting them to be my child's father, nah. And I don't expect the man to want to do it either.
Mm, it's a good question though. So you wouldn't get mad if he was like, nah, I don't want to do this. How do you feel about men who would say I would never date single mothers?
He just wouldn't be dating me, to each his own.
Okay,
I'm not going to stress over it. It'll be his loss.
because a lot of men like say that, and a lot of women get offended and feel like it's bashing them to say I would never date a single mother, but they don't listen to why. And some men do get nasty about it and say bad things, but a lot of reasons I think a lot of men don't want to date single mothers, in my opinion, because they don't. A lot of times the baby father be dangerous, or she's still messing with him, or you might have to fight. It just be a lot of drama behind it. Like I seen a lot of times why it won't even a clean situation. It's situations where you got a woman. I feel like when a woman gets married and then she have a divorce, I feel like you better off dating her because most of the time it's gonna be a better time with the father acting like he got some sense. Cause he most of the time gonna move on. It could be drama. Most of the time it's drama when a woman have a baby by some dude she really know, and then he could be full of drama. It'd be more drama because they argue. He don't want to do nothing. But most time when it's marriage in a situation, they probably can get along well enough while you can step into play. As long as you don't bother the kids, it shouldn't be no problem. But it still would be the choice of the man. What y'all thoughts on Prime and Will?
Yeah, we sitting there.
Like I said, when you're a man, you're a young man, and you decide to date a woman with kids. If they're young kids and you don't want to help financially, you shouldn't even mess with her like that.
So you saying that when the man come in a relationship, it's his job to take care of that kid once he start dating her?
I mean, it's not his job, but you there in the house. Now you in the circle of family. So if something, the car needs brakes and she don't
Oh,
have the
that's
money, or
different.
she need, I'm
That's
saying you're
different.
gonna have to help out.
Yeah, you're gonna if you dating her, yeah, you're gonna put it in. But as far as like the kid ain't got no clothes, now, yeah, if you dating her, you can
Yeah, I
help
mean
out
you,
probably. It's still a
but don't you,
responsibility of the father.
but don't you think you look like it? Like, say the dad's not there no more, he's gone.
Mhm.
Don't you think, like, in my opinion, you will be an a-hole if you didn't help out? Oh, my son needs clothes for school,
Yeah,
and you
if he
making,
gone and ain't if he gone and ain't around, that's different. I mean, yeah, if you dating a woman, you already know that you gonna have some responsibility to deal with. But at the same time, let's say the father in their life and don't want to pay nothing, you already know what you're getting into. So I agree with you. Yeah, you will look. It
yeah,
would be
that's
a bad
drama. That's
situation.
a lot of drama. That's a lot of
Wait,
drama.
wait, what the?
What do you think about it, Prime?
Yeah, man, it's like there's some shit you sign up for, like you know what I'm saying. Like she got kids, little small kids. You want to help raise them, it's on you. I
I
mean,
mean,
it's a simp born every day.
I mean, you're gonna have to when you what when you date a mother with kids, you know the kids come first. So that means you can't just, all right, yo, let's go to Orlando next month. Let's go to Vegas. You can't do that. You can't do certain things
You
because
can
you got
do
the
it.
kids.
You can
Yeah,
do
she
it. You
got to
just gotta take
plan
the
it,
kids with you.
or you got to
You gotta
plan
take the
it,
kids with you.
Yeah.
or you got to like she got to ask can somebody watch. Yeah, yeah, you still can do those type of things. So let me ask y'all another question though. Why do women make bad decisions when they choose to get pregnant by the man they get pregnant by? Why do they choose a bad spouse or somebody who? Do you think when these women choose the man they get pregnant by and they end up being single mothers, do you think they is this just something that's like when they make this decision? Do you think they don't be thinking when they make these
I
decisions? It's
mean,
just
it's
some
not.
just
We
rash.
all been
Yeah.
young, we all young, and all. I mean, we was young at one point. So
No,
I know a couple of my friends, even me. We had a couple. We used to call it pregnancy scare. You know
right.
what I mean? People,
So let me ask
when
you
you're
this
young,
question
you
though.
you get what?
You saying that it's on youth. Why do in the black community is such a high rate of the youth making these type of decisions? Because we know that happens a lot, but why in our community is that bad though?
Because a lot of us come from broken homes. We don't have role models. We're out here willy nilly. And a young kid, you're a young man. You want to get females. That's your number one thing you're trying to do at 18, 19, 21. So you
Yeah,
might
but
not love
Some
them,
of them. Some
but
of
you
them.
trying to.
yeah, some
But
of
I'm
them, yeah.
just saying, That's what we was trying to do. You know what I mean? We was,
But there ain't
we
no
would go
excuse
out.
though. At the same
There's
time,
no excuse, but that's
because
what
everybody who
happens.
having kids ain't young though. These people ain't always young. Like you making it seem like it's 16, 70, 18. These people in their 30s doing this type of stuff. 25. Think about it though, because it's women who had kid by one dude and she younger than she might find another man and do it again and do it again and do it again. So
Yeah,
what's the issue?
she got psychological damage. Probably no father. She grew up with no father or something like that. It starts at the home.
Or
Yep.
So
she
you're with
somebody
different.
else
You
did
got
it.
2, 3 kids. You got 2, 3 kids by 2, 3 different men. That means you have a pattern of behavior. It's not just one mistake. You did it 3 times, and you still ain't with none of them. So that's probably some type of psychological damage that you got that you gotta figure out. But
What you mean she might have to figure it out? Usually it starts at the home. Most of the time they seen their mother do it, or they seen their father, or they seen a whole lot of things going on at home. So it's pretty much like a generational curse in a way, because if it keeps going down, it's gonna keep trickling down, because if the kids see that somewhere somebody gotta stop it, somewhere it gotta be stopped at. Because once you see your parents do it, you should be wanting to be better than your parents, even if they're not teaching you that. Because eventually when you get grown, you start making your own decisions. And then after one father, one kid, after you have a kid by one father, and the same thing go for me, after you have a kid by one woman, what makes you want to have another kid by somebody else and you ain't made no commitment? And some of these people can't even take care of the one kid they got.
Yeah, I think some women just be fucking up, man, because
Four
even,
times, like four baby daddy, that's a
oh
lot.
no, I'm just talking about even once. Like
Yeah, one, yeah. Some
they
people
might not even be with the dude. Like they might not even be no stable relationship. You know what I'm saying? And still have a kid.
exactly.
I truly
And
think
then
it's the mindset. It's the mindset. And if you're not willing to break what has been taught to you that may have been toxic, it's like a lot of these people and guys that I see now are out here listening to a lot of these podcasters that's giving them advice on how to love their women and how to do this and how to do that. And half of them ain't never held a relationship enough to give you the advice to give it. And these people are listening to these guys. This one podcast, I forgot his name. He gay as a doorknob. How you gonna give straight men love advice and y'all dumbasses is listening to it? And then you got these dumb females walking around here, got hoe stamped on their forehead and expect a man to respect them. It's mindset. You can't change the way you was taught and you was raised, boo boo. You're gonna be stuck in the same predicament over and over and over again. Learn to see what's real and what's not. And if your brain is all jacked up, you might need some psychological help at this point, because some of these women out here don't know how to value a man, don't know how to love him enough to get that love reciprocated, and then they call themselves a woman. You go out here looking like a slut. Then you go, and then some of the men out here doesn't make it anything better because they narcissistic. They tell you what you want to hear. They get in your drawers. Then you get pregnant, and now you left alone. Why? What happened to taking the time and communicating and figure out who that person is first before you even dealing with them? So I don't feel sorry for these some of these women that be left alone and single because you chasing the wrong thing and you're not loving yourself enough to respect who you dealing with in the first place.
yeah, I agree though. Yeah, a lot of these people don't
yeah,
probably
I
don't
agree
know
with that.
that. A lot of people, I mean, it is a big issue though. They probably don't know, and then some of them don't care. I think it get to a point though where people just don't care though. You know what I'm saying? Because once it comes a pattern, and then they don't care, then eventually it get harder. Because the more times you have kids, the more kids you have, the more fathers you have, the situation will get very hard. And now this man who comes in here has to deal with four different people. Imagine dealing with one baby father, but three will be a different story. And then you're dealing with, you don't know what the situation gonna be, who you might have to argue with, and then how you sit back and you watch the situation, you like, damn, she gonna have conflict with those baby fathers too, eventually.
Man, you know they passed that new law in Kentucky. I think it was Kentucky where a woman can start collecting child support before she even had a kid. Like when she
Oh
get pregnant.
no,
Yeah.
Wow, that's
that don't
crazy.
make no sense.
Oops.
So
So that
what y'all?
means, so
Now
you
you
trying to
good.
tell me that they're going to start now allowing women to get child support before the child is born. So that means even before the blood test to even see if the guy is really the child's father, with these girls laying up with their legs open to
Yep.
everybody.
Yep. Yo, look this shit up. I think it's Kentucky.
Mm.
Wow.
Do y'all believe the system is set up to for the woman? Most time it's set up for the woman to
I
Now
would
bring
they
the
say
baby.
yeah.
want that's part of the thing. They want the blood test, but I don't know how they get it before the conception. Um,
Mm.
but
Damn, that is giving child support before you even had the child, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, though.
but that's part. Blood test is part of it, but you have to look it up, man. But
So let me
a
ask
lot of
y'all a
people was
question.
against it.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think it's a generational a curse with women who keep it's like you know how women keep having becoming single mothers in the black community? Do y'all think that's a generational curse that we got
Yeah,
going on?
yeah, because like if you haven't grown up in a household with two parents, you don't really see what a relationship's supposed to be like.
So how
So
can we stop that?
it starts with the kids. You gotta raise your kids and with two parents, or
I'm
if the dad's not in life, I mean the dad gotta be there, the mom gotta be there, and you gotta show them the right way. Because the
I'm,
adults, they you can't really do nothing about that. I think you gotta help the kids.
I'm gonna be honest, man. There's a lot of chicks with kids out of wedlock that damn they got two parent. They grew up in a two-parent household.
Mm. So you saying it ain't always good, even when they come out of a two-parent household?
Nah, it's just damn they fucking up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, we
So they
all make
go.
mistakes. We
They
all
doing what they
human.
want to
This,
do.
but even for the guy, the two guys in here, you everybody makes mistakes. I know you was with a girl before and you didn't wrap it up or whatever, but she probably didn't get pregnant. So everybody's out here
Yeah, but I ain't having
not.
no scare. I ain't never had no scares or anything, no like
Oh, you
that.
never had no
What
scares.
I'm saying,
Nah.
yeah, I'm just saying why this
Well, I'm
shit
just saying
so.
you've done it before though. You know what I mean? With someone
Yeah,
that you didn't want to
you know,
marry.
I mean, no, not to what you're saying. I get what you're saying though, but it shouldn't be no excuse though, because at the end of the day, it's guys out here having a lot of sex and they make great decisions when they do it. So it's all about good decisions though. At the same time, people want to use condoms, even though they ain't 100% effective. A lot of people talking about they don't like to use them, and then
Yeah,
at the same time, it's good decisions and bad decisions. Yeah, when you're young, you can make bad decisions. Some people got lucky, some people have not got lucky. After a while, ain't no more excuses though. You know what's going on. You know
yeah.
what
Once you
you
get a grown adult, yeah, there's no excuses.
I feel like this though. If you know that you can't, if you know you might get this chick pregnant, just don't have sex though. If you can't
Yeah.
control it, if you don't know how to control it,
So what's y'all opinion on getting an abortion?
I
I'm gonna
paid
let
for an
y'all talk.
abortion when I was 21. I got a girl pregnant. I paid for the abortion. Well, she said she was pregnant, and I gave her 500. This was 2004. It was abortion was $500. I paid for it, and I kind of regret it now. So I would say just let the kid live. I would say just right now. I would say just let the kid live.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
what
my
about you,
opinion. Even
Barlow?
if
You can finish talking. My bad, bro.
now I'm saying even if, you know how they be like, well, what if the girl was raped? Can she get abortion? I would say even if the girl was raped, even though it was bad, I would let the kid live, even though she got raped. That's my opinion on that because you never, you don't know how the kid's gonna turn out.
I mean, yeah, you talking about somebody taking advantage of another person, and that's a different situation. I had one guy on the show, he was talking about even when women get taken advantage of, they shouldn't get rid of the kid. And I was like, bro, that's kind of harsh though. And I got what he was saying, but if this woman been taken advantage of, it'll be a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone took an advantage of you and then you, I can't make the woman have a child if somebody took advantage of her. I don't know what y'all think about that.
I mean, I wouldn't make her have it, but if she's like, it's her choice. It's her choice.
Right.
But in my opinion, I would say just let the kid live, because you never know how the kids. There's a lot of rappers and there's actors and stuff that grew up in crazy ass environments, and they ended up being rich, or the kid might end up just being a plumber or something with a nice family. So you never know how the kid's gonna end up, even though they was born in a bad situation.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to somebody taking advantage of you, that woman shouldn't have to live the rest of her life looking at that child knowing that she got taken advantage of and she was forced to have a kid. I don't think she should have to live with that. Even though the kid might be great, that's just crazy to even think she has to keep that child in a situation like that. But the people out here that's having consensual sex and getting rid of children, I have an issue with that because end of the day, it's kind of like murder in a way because you knew what you was doing when you was having sex. So if you have the child, take care of the child. If you don't want the child, give it up for adoption. If anything,
Yeah,
it should be given up for adoption. Why you got to go to the clinic and get rid of it? Why can't you give it up for adoption? They be scared it's gonna come back to bite them, and the child gonna find them. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know people make mistakes, but it's women out here who had several of those things done. And I'm just like,
yeah.
man, something got to be
Like I
wrong with
said,
you
I was
mentally.
I was young. I paid for the abortion, and I regret it now because I'll have like a 19-year-old right now. But it is what it
Right.
is. We live and learn. So,
That's
but
true.
if somebody got pregnant right now, I'll tell them just keep it.
But I met women that was never had abortions. They was like 38, 35, 34 years old. And they was saying stuff like women are for that. They were saying stuff like if I have a child at this age and they don't want a child, they'll get rid of it. And I'm saying, shit, what you doing having sex then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ain't never done it, but since you 35 and you might get pregnant, you say you're gonna get rid of a child. I think that's crazy to even think like that because if that's how you feel, then you should not be having sex at all. Then
How I feel
Yo,
about that? If I get a girl pregnant right now
I
and
don't
she's
care if
like,
you
"Oh, I
60
want to get
years
an
old.
abortion," I'll be like, "I'll take care of the child." That's
Right?
how
You gotta
I
take
would
care of the
do it.
child. Even if you're 60
Even
years
if
old, you gotta take care of the damn child. You
if
like,
she was like, "Yo,
damn,
I
man.
want an abortion," I would be like, "I'll take care of the child. If you have the child, I'll take care of it. If you don't want to take care of it, that's what I'll be like." Because at the end of the day, you can't take the money with you. You know what I mean?
That's
So that's
true.
what I
That's
man,
true.
believe.
I guess it all comes down to your beliefs, man. What you believe
Yeah,
in. Like some people don't give a
yeah,
fuck about abortion. Like man, fuck that shit. You know
yeah.
No, but
what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
Some people don't though. I met women who was into the church and stuff, and they so you know if you're into the church, you know you don't supposed to be doing that stuff. They
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it,
they try to rationalize shit. Well, you know what I'm
or they
saying?
were scared. What it was fear. You let fear over God. That means God, because you supposed to have fear in God so much. I know
That means
anyway.
you
You
don't
know
believe like that.
that means you don't got no fear. That means you don't have no relationship with them. And I ain't knocking them. At the end of the day, be real. If they want to come around saying they really have a deep, if you want to come around acting like you got so much deep relationship with God, his fear is supposed to keep you from getting rid of that child. But his fear did not get in that situation. The fear of losing that child was stronger than God. And another thing I can't knock because I feel like when a woman have an abortion, she choosing the man over the child anyway. Because a lot of times, and I heard not Cameron. Mace said too with the Anthony Edwards situation. Mace was like, I bet you they was back talking again. A lot of times I heard people getting rid of kids, like women, the man and the woman still messing around after they had an abortion. I'd be like, that's weird as
Yeah, that's
hell.
true. That's true. Because if you never had a woman pregnant, but when if you have a if you get a girl pregnant and she has your baby, she's kind of like locked in forever in a way.
When you got
She's
rid of it,
always
she ain't
gonna.
had it. So
But I'm just saying they get attached to the man when they have the baby.
what about the man
So
though? I don't think it's no attachment. I think it's messy. Because at the end of the day, okay, how you gonna love this man? Like this woman tried to tell me she loved the man. She still was trying to get with him after she got rid of two kids. How do you love him and you didn't want to have his kids? That don't make no sense to me.
she's
Something's not
attached to
right.
him because
Some,
when like the women that have like 2 3 kids by 2 3 different guys, they're all messed up in the head because they're attached to 3 different personalities forever.
yeah, I mean, it
So
sounds good. I really don't know. I think it's just something ain't right. And then why would the man want to mess with this woman anymore if you don't want to have the kids, Bob? So they both messed up, and I think something's sick going on. I
nah,
think
because
it's
that's why. My bad, my bad. Go ahead.
no. You saying that you feel like it's cycle. I think it's sick. I don't
Yeah,
see it.
nah, because
Me,
you'll have a woman, right? We see it all the time. She'll have 2 kids with the same man. The dude doesn't take care of none of the kids, treats her like shit, and she still goes back to him. And he comes back, plays with the kids for like a day just so he can get pussy for a little bit. Then he bounces. Then he keeps coming back, and she keeps taking him back because she's locked in with him. Like she
yeah,
has
that's
feelings for him
different.
forever.
That's different though. It should be no feelings if you didn't want that child. And a lot of time the men don't want the child, so it's sick. It didn't mean that she chose the man over the child. Because a lot of times if the woman get rid of the child, it's because the man didn't want the child, and she like, well, I'm gonna do what he say. End of the day, me as a man, if I tell a woman to get rid of this child, I don't want you no more. I don't even want to deal with it more. That's me. Ain't gonna be no connections between us. Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
have that
she's
connection.
gonna every couple years or every 2 3 years she's gonna find you some way. She's gonna
I
find
don't
you on the
know. I don't
internet.
know.
She's gonna try
I,
to see how you're doing or something.
I don't know about that though. If you tell her you don't want it, I mean, maybe your experience. Me personally, I think if I told a woman to go on about her business and I told her to get rid of my child, I don't think she's gonna hit me up for 3 years. I don't think so. That's only reason that's gonna happen. That's you and that woman still messing around and y'all still talking. But I don't see that's a nasty, evil connection to have a connection with a person for doing something like that. I don't want to be connected to nobody like that, and I
But you
don't want
never
to keep in
had
contact
you
with her.
never had like a woman that you dated and she really liked you and you guys broke up for whatever reason. She tries to
No,
contact you every couple years
that's
or
different.
tries to
That's
contact
different.
you again.
In my opinion, that's different though. You know what I'm saying? You talking about a
Oh,
relationship connection. I'm talking about somebody getting rid of kids. A lot of these people don't a lot of times, okay, you talking about okay, a woman that's been in a relationship with a guy for a long time, they had kids and she get rid of them. Yeah, she has a connection with him through the relationship. But what about these women who will mess with a guy? They really have no connection, got rid of the child. What connection you got with him to want to mess with him still? That's something ain't right about that to me. That shows low self-esteem, in my
everybody's on
opinion.
some. A lot
But
of
I mean,
women
you
have
know what I'm
low
saying?
self-esteem. A lot of people got low self-esteem. So
Right. And I mean, we need to address those low self-esteems. And I think a lot of people need to address those low self-esteem. Like people need to go get help because at the end of the day, when you want to get help, after you got rid of the first kid, you need to go get help. It's the same thing. If you're a woman who has had a kid by a man, and then you might be going to pursue another man, and you ain't thinking about marriage, you need to go get help. Because at the end of the day, I think statistically, a lot of our women don't choose marriage. Like our women, like I go to Walmart and do them code approaches. Every time I code approach a black woman, if she got a child, the chance she's a single mother, and that's deep to see so many black women be single
That
mothers.
should
yeah, it's
normalize in the
sad.
black
It's
community. That shit
sad.
normal.
And us talking about it makes women feel like we're bashing them, but I'm not up here bashing them. Like I have nothing against a single mother. I just say I just want them to be better. Only reason I say anything because it's better. It shouldn't be normal. It's crazy that it's normal. Then you go overseas, those black women be single mothers too. But I talk to African women. I ask them most of the time they be married and they get divorced and become a single mother. They were married. A lot of black women in America, you ask them, yo, why your baby daddy at? You don't even gotta say husband. Chances are they have not been married. And I'm thinking like, do y'all let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all think welfare a big problem with the women being single mothers? Do they you think they
Not,
contribute to keeping these women single mothers?
Yeah.
a certain I'm be honest, man. It's a certain percentage, but not as much you think, cause a lot of them women they might not even be on welfare.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I don't think the system, the welfare system, is creating it. I think it's keeping them down, though. I think it's keeping the women down, man. Because a lot of
Yeah,
them women don't. They cool with living off the system, and
yeah,
then
but
who
I'm
I
saying a
come?
mean,
lot. I mean a lot. I'm saying a lot of single moms they not on their own system. They
No, they're not on the system. You're right.
see the
I mean,
system. It just gives them a backup plan. I'm never gonna be homeless. I'm never gonna. So
yeah, a
I can
security
live a
blanket.
little
Yeah,
bit. Yeah, I can live a little bit. If it doesn't work out with this person, then I'm still gonna be good.
yeah, that's kind of
yeah,
crazy, though.
It's
security
not
blanket.
like,
Hey,
oh, I'm gonna be sleeping under a bridge
cause I know some.
if it doesn't work out.
Yeah, yeah, I know some chicks they'll have a kid. Shit, 10 years later they have another one. So like, shit, I make sure I'm taking care of. You know what I'm saying? I'm
So
still getting that
how do
check.
y'all feel about the black women that feel like they take pride in being a strong single black woman? Do y'all think that's good?
I
Hell
mean,
no.
nah.
So what makes their mindset believe that they should be thinking strong? Like what makes them believe that is something to be proud of and be strong about?
I mean, I guess they. I mean, I ain't got no problem with somebody saying like, yeah, I take that back. I probably do got a problem
I
with
mean,
it.
you
I
got
don't want to
pride
speak
in
on
bringing a single mom. That's crazy. You shouldn't have pride in it. You should just do it.
it.
In
Hey,
And,
my
and I,
opinion,
yeah, that's
yeah,
what.
I think they
you
should handle their
shouldn't.
responsibilities.
Yeah, pride. You know what I'm saying?
A
Like,
lot of them, they go around like, yo, I'm a single lady and I don't need a man. What do I need a man for? I don't like that.
like Like old girl on last week said, damn, she don't need, you know what I'm saying? The man ain't important.
Right, and she said she was naturally masculine, and I was like, hold up. She said she was
I
naturally
mean, she
masculine.
needs is you don't need a man, but the kids need a man. They need a woman and a man.
Yeah, but she
That's
said
the
the
thing that
kids
they
didn't.
don't
She said
get.
the kids didn't need the
Nah,
man.
they need a
And that's
man. They need,
and that's
in
because she
my
came. But you
opinion.
seen her background where she came from. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, she was cool. But I would think the church would make her think differently though. She was using the church
What was
saying that,
she?
huh?
Was she Christian?
Yeah, she was Christian. She was on my last. She was on last week. She was saying pretty much like it ain't no masculine and feminine in a way. And I was like, I don't know, man. That ain't what the Bible teaches. I said,
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
all
don't
right,
know
yeah.
that.
let's just throw the
That's what I'm
Bible
saying.
out.
They
I'm talking
just
about
make
like
up their own. They go
just
to
regular
church, but
man
they
shit.
make up their own shit.
That means
My
she
bad.
wrong, man. She wrong. What was you about to say, Brian?
No, I just said I said we can throw the Bible out and we know that them is masculine and feminine. We
I
ain't even
mean,
got we ain't even got to
You
go on the
can't. You
religion.
can't. You can't say you're a Christian and go in the Bible and pick and choose what you want and what you don't like, and then just make your own thing.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah,
what it's for. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's what I
So
was
to
saying.
say, you don't hear Muslim women saying, "I don't need no man." You know what I mean?
you don't hear women overseas saying that. Period. But it's just
Like
like
you
you
get married. In my opinion, you get married, so you so you could raise the next generation with a man and a woman. A daughter needs her father and a son needs her mother. You know what I mean? So you need both parties. I know a lot of women that don't have their fathers in their life, and they all messed up in the head. They got two, three kids.
mm.
So I'm not gonna say it can't happen, but you have a greater chance of success in life if you have both parents in the household. So
Now I will say this though. I've heard women tell me, like this woman told me one time that a lot of women get to a point where they know they about to get too old and they might be scared they can't have children, and they'll go have children with anybody, and it ain't even nobody they want to be with. They just want to have a child so they can have a child in the world. What is y'all thoughts on that?
I
Nah,
mean, that
it's
sounds
a bad
crazy.
decision. It's a bad
That's a
That's
decision.
bad
crazy.
decision. That's a bad decision.
Like
That's a
fear.
bad decision.
My thing is
Maybe
though, you
some
thinking
people
about
just
having a
ain't.
child.
Go ahead, my bad, my bad.
No, I'm sorry. You were talking.
I said there's a reason why you maybe some people aren't fit to be parents. So if you're in your late 30s, you're a woman and you can't find a husband, like nobody, and you just go looking for anybody, that means it might not be for you.
Right, but the woman was saying they're not even looking for them as nobody to be in their life. They just want to have a kid by them, and they man can go on about their business. That's kind of
Yeah,
sick.
I think Open Winter a little while back was like, yeah, y'all can do this. Y'all can, y'all don't need them, man. Y'all, just had a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if that's
Nah.
the case, then why don't these women go adopt a child? Why would you want to go have? I don't understand. I mean, why don't you just go adopt a child? Then you just want to go have a child. Why do you want to have a child by a man, and this child gonna be wondering why his father is? Go get an adopted child. The child they need to keep. They need a family. They need somebody. You
Hey,
want to go?
I know some I was gonna ask. What y'all think of these so-called bad bitches, single moms that
Nah.
they're having kids, but like the dude the basketball player Jalen Green,
Mm,
the older chick, man, she about 40. She just had he got her pregnant.
yeah,
Too short. Too short from
Yeah,
yeah,
Oakland, the rapper.
yeah,
He's like 62. He just had his first daughter like 2 years ago. His
yeah.
daughter's
yeah.
like 3 years old. He's like 64 or something like that.
Yeah, white people do that shit all the time.
But I was
Yeah.
gonna say, why in the like you brought up black women, why they all are proud to be single mothers? You only hear that in the black community. You don't hear Indian women, Asian, Mexican, white women saying, "Oh, I don't need no man." Mexican women, they love their man. They make sure he comes home from work, cook, clean for him. He goes to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need a man.
Hey,
It's only
let's
in the
be.
black
Yep, yep.
community, hip hop. I call it love and hip hop generation. They don't need no man.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
I can see it both ways. Like a lot of these women feel like men be bashing them, and because I mean, like at the end of the day, I think it's a lot of men out here that care about their black women. They want to see them do better, and I think there's a lot of women haters out here who bashing them. Because I seen a guy in the comment section saying the woman on the show last week was grooming her child to be a single mother, and I got in the comment section like, hold up, bro, how you know that? You know what I'm saying? Some people talk foolish. And I can see why women get up on the defensive side when people talk foolish because it sounds like he had some issues to even assume that. I never assumed a woman would groom her child to be a single mother. Cause I said I had to tell him that the woman might not, the child has both their parents. It just they ain't together. But he said black women groom their child. I'm not
But she
saying black
did
women.
say, hey, she did say that um she didn't need the other guy. She was like, she was
That
trying to
one in
push
that
him.
video though. He
Huh?
didn't see it. It wasn't in that video she
Oh,
said that.
okay. Huh?
That means he was just assuming. Yeah, if he looked at the video and got that from it, that one in that short
Oh
video.
no, I was talking about the live.
Yeah, but it came from the live. But in that
Okay.
you were going off a clip. She was talking
No.
about something. I mean, it was just something else.
Oh, no, man.
To me, I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, her saying that. But I mean, I never assumed that a woman is grooming her child to be a single mother. That don't even sound right to me. I don't know. I ain't saying they don't do it. Have y'all ever assumed it? I never thought like that.
Maybe subliminally, like she doesn't straight up say it, but the kid watches the mom. And,
well, you mean she's not intentionally doing it though?
Yeah, she's not intentionally doing
he
it.
said it was intentional. Nobody's intentionally doing it.
Nah, it's not intentional.
Yeah, you ain't gonna go around and say I'm gonna make you make sure. But I do think this though. I will say this about black women. I know a black woman who I know a lot of black women try to groom their sons to be like the man they didn't choose. Like, hold up. End of the day, you choosing sorry men to have kids by, and then you turning your son into a simp, making him do things you hope a man you would have been with.
He might end up, with a sorry bitch because of shit you telling him.
Exactly, and that's why a father needs to be in the life because at the end of the day, if you can't get a man like that and you made a bad decision, why are you trying to make your son be somebody that you couldn't get? And then at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? She had some about go get the neighbor's trash and shit like that. I was like, hold up, man. Like you and then they think that that's the right thing to do. That's why I'm not saying every woman does that, but why would a woman be teaching her son something that you didn't like? You don't like those type of men. Why would you do that?
See, a man would say, I would say you can go get the neighbor's trash, but charge them $20.
Right, or don't get it all. They can get it. That's it. I can see you do some elderly people and you just wanted to help them.
Yeah, something like that.
But being a nice person and trying to help everybody, that's not the reality. That's not the real world.
Right. You're gonna set your son to get ran over top of. Ain't nothing wrong being a nice person to somebody, but you need to teach him when and when not to do it. Just like I think some women get bad advice to their sons, telling them stuff like, you need to do this for the woman, do that for the woman. And then at the end of the day, these sons come up thinking that's the right way to do it, and they wonder why they struggling and dating and shit.
Yeah,
because
they get buy her flowers and open the door for her, and then you go out there, and then that's the opposite you should do.
Hey, they don't even respect that shit in the real world.
Yeah,
you know
they don't. And then the kids wondering why don't I get any girls? I give them flowers. Right. I open the door. I buy chocolates, and he can't even figure it out.
Now, what do y'all think about women that have kids by men they knew they weren't gonna be with, but when it's time to look for a stepfather, they look for a good guy. They don't want no good guy when they messing around with these dudes they messing with and having kids by them. But when it's time to settle down and find somebody to take care of the kid, they look for a good guy. What is y'all thoughts on that?
I ain't got no problem with it because a simp gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take advantage of simp. So I ain't got no problem with it.
But do you think it's something wrong with women? You don't think something wrong with women having that type of mentality? It's like they saying, I'm gonna get mine, have my fun. At the end of the day,
because they're young, because they're cute, they got a nice ass, So
really
anybody, a woman, right? She could go out and have fun. And then when reality hits her, she got bills, the car breaks down, this and that. She needs money, and the guy's coming around. He likes her. She don't really like him like that, but he'll help her pay for the child. She's gonna pick. All right. He has a job. He's working.
So you telling me that the bad guys don't got jobs and shit? They got jobs and shit too. Like that doesn't make any sense to me because you chose bad guys until you was looking for somebody. Now, it sounds like they're looking for somebody to run over top, and this is just my opinion. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for.
I think at the end of the day, what you about to say, Brian?
No, good.
No, I was saying, I think at the end of the day, they're looking for somebody to run over top of,
Well,
and that's why they choose them type of men. Because at the end
And
of the day, why
I
don't
mean,
you get somebody like you had your kids by?
well, in my opinion,
and
they want what they want when they're younger, regardless of the consequences. But when they get older and hit that wall, they like, okay, it's time to find a good guy. I'm hitting that damn
Crazy.
wall, huh?
My thing is, why can't you get with a man like the one you was getting when your younger years was around? He
But
he got money too.
she ain't want that motherfucker
because
then.
she didn't want that guy.
Damn,
She
so
didn't
you
want him.
don't
And
You want the
you don't want
fun
no
and
guy.
and
that.
the simp, see the thing about the simp is he's dating a single mom because most likely that's the only woman he can get at
Yeah.
that time. So that's
So
his
why
only
don't
choice.
my thing is why don't these women try to be with the fun guy? It's some women who actually be with the guy who wild too and
Yeah.
get married to
Because
him.
the fun guy, he drives a car and doesn't put gas in there. He runs the car on E. He
I
doesn't
think they be wanting
pay
them
for the
guys. They just don't
kids.
want them. I think they still want them guys even when they hit the wall.
Yeah,
Just they
they
don't want
they they
their ass.
want him, but they know it's they want that guy. Like they're probably attracted to him, but they know it's bad for him. So
And
they're
then,
trying to
and then that
look for
guy, the
somebody.
same guy might not be like, man, she didn't fell off. Man, I don't want her now. She ain't
So
been keeping herself
the
up.
good guy don't. So you saying the good guy don't care. He just like
Now
damn.
some good guys care. They care. They was like, but they'll be like some. Then you got the other ones like, shit, damn. I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can
I
get.
mean, because most men, 9 times out of 10, if they don't have no kids, they're not gonna pick a woman with kids. If they have an option between a woman, they like them the same, they look the same, they both look good. He's gonna go with the girl with no kids rather than
Or it depends
like
on how he was
nobody.
raised. If his parents was teaching him how they was teaching him, because if his parents say it's cool, they'll do it.
But
'Cause a lot of
but do you think if do you think out of 10, do you think most guys, if they had a choice between a woman with no kids and a woman with kids, they would pick the woman with no
Nah,
kids,
no,
right?
go pick the
they,
one without kids. Now looks play a part too. Looks play a
No, I'm
part too.
saying
'Cause-
if they say they both look equally, their personalities are similar, they both got ass, titties, but
oh,
one
you
has kids and one doesn't.
you'll be stupid to go with the one with
you
kids.
will, but
You'll
that's
be
an
stupid.
unrealistic situation. Yeah, they
I'm just
probably would
saying
trick.
most
Yeah, that'd
most
be
guys,
unrealistic though.
they
Well,
if
no,
a simp,
I'm gonna say
I,
that is realistic because like look at them like I said them NBA players them young NBA players getting with an old single mom and shit. They already got she might
And I
still look
guarantee you want to think that's going back from their household. They probably
might
came
be
from a single person. That's
might
why it's
be
coming
but
from.
I'm just
That's
but
saying
what
the
this
they,
shit can
basketball
happen.
player, he got wild money to waste. We're not talking about
cause
the average person.
Okay, the
the
average you
money
want to
don't
go
take
average.
care of kids though.
If you got,
Money don't mean shit though. You gonna let your money raise your kids?
And I'm
some
saying
people
like
will.
these old bitches with kids, they still trying to use them motherfucker.
Yeah, something wrong with them younger guys giving the old women. I guarantee they came from single parent households. I guarantee you, cause like, what make you telling me your father and mother cool with this shit?
Yeah. Look at Zion.
It's, it's probably that's the
He was
only
raised by
woman
a
they can
stepdad.
get.
Yeah, because I know this guy who got with an older chick, and his mom was mad, but at the same time, his mama couldn't keep a man. So we know what it trickled down from. It trickled down from seeing her mama having different men. He probably felt like shit. This is what I gotta do. Get a one with mother kicker. He seen them dudes come in and got them do it, and they feel like, why would I go against that shit? Then I'd be going against my mother
A,
and stuff
a
like that.
older woman with no kids or an older woman with kids?
She had multiple kids and she was old. I was like, what the fuck? And a lot of black people, not just people who they know, like when I said something, but I ain't say to him, I said something about him, they were acting like I was in the wrong for saying, like, damn, he wild to get with somebody older than him with a bunch of kids. I was like, that's wild. And they were
Unless
acting
he's
like,
just trying
something
to
wrong
get
with
it
me.
in, unless he's just
Yeah,
trying to
Nah,
smash for a
he
while.
yeah.
married her. He married her. No, he
Oh, he
wasn't trying to
married
smash.
her.
He was married her. And that's not cool. If that was love, I think it was just a bad mistake. I got a child. You can't tell him what to do. He's 21 and he gonna get with a 40-year-old chick with about 3, 4 baby daddies.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
what
some people.
that what Jalen Green did for the Houston
I'll be
Rockets.
talking so much shit to my son. You can't do nothing about it. I'm not gonna be cool with it. I ain't on no woman bashing shit. I'm on some real shit. Like, boy, you gonna goddamn get with somebody who's 40 something years old with a bunch of kids. You 21. The hell, that makes no
Yeah,
sense to me. And the
unless
mother
she's
should
just
be
paying for
offended.
everything, unless she's giving them
Nah,
money or something.
nah, ain't no giving nothing. What money gonna do? You tell ain't no money in the world gonna make me be one
If
a
she's like,
40-year-old
all
woman.
right, we go to the dealer, you can pick out what Mercedes you want.
Man, I'm
You
telling that
ain't
shit
gonna
Yeah,
go
real.
with her.
that's rare. That's rare.
Yeah, that's real. But in the end of the day, okay, let's say you get with a woman who can buy you anything. She got 4 baby daddies, she rich and she 40. You gonna be happy at 21? Nah, you ain't gonna be really happy. You gonna be
I mean,
cheating
you
like
gonna ride
hell.
with it for a minute. Yeah, you gonna ride with it for a minute.
It ain't gonna work
But
out.
nah, I'm
You're
not
either
gonna
gonna be
marry
greedy,
her.
man.
You
Yeah,
can you can
nah.
do that. You can do that shit temporarily.
Yeah, but if you stay there, you crazy. 'Cause you ain't gonna be happy. You 21, like it's a big age gap. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like at the same time, any woman that's trying to get with a younger man, she either trying to use him or she just wants sex. Ain't no relationship. It's too big an age gap. That's too long.
No, look, especially when it comes down to a woman.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know what
big
I'm saying?
age
Man,
gap.
a man is different. You can be a little older. It's just reality.
Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, 20 years is a lot of years for woman or man. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can be older when you're a man. It's different when a man.
yeah.
But you got, I mean, at the end of the day, like I've talked to some women who told me that younger guys were hitting on them. They kept it real, like they might fuck with them. Or they might give them a number. I already know what it's about. If a woman 38 and she give her number to a 23-year-old,
Yeah.
I know you ain't trying to be with that motherfucker. I
Like
ain't trying to.
I don't even feel comfortable hollering at like a 21-year-old. So like a
Right.
woman
So
doing this shit to a 21-year-old man is like what the
right.
fuck?
If a woman tell me she gave her number to a 23-year-old, I know she ain't trying to date him. So that means she just trying to have sex with him.
But
So at the
then
end of the day, how
they
do
ought
you
to
feel?
let you know something right there. Like, well, okay, you gonna do it with him, well shit, you do it with me too then.
Right, but it's gonna be different though, because she's gonna look at you different. I had a woman who was giving her number to a younger guy, but she was asking me, talking about I need to be selling there. And she's like, oh,
Nah, hell
damn,
no.
dating
Shit.
23 year
Nah.
old.
I want the same benefits the other than young
But
dude.
but they looking at it differently though. They look like he fun, you serious.
Nah,
Like
fuck
I ain't
that.
gonna tolerate that shit.
Hey, fuck that. I'm the
Hell
fun guy too.
nah.
I'm the fun
Right.
guy too.
I ain't marrying. I mean, I ain't telling no woman who to date. I ain't no way I'm gonna be with a woman who dating 23-year-olds at 38. I'm like, hold up, man.
Nah.
It's cool. I ain't knocking you for doing it, but you're
Yeah.
not my type
But no,
because
yeah. Well, I want you to be settled down guy. No, man, I want to be the
right,
fun guy too.
right. Because I can't see no woman that age really trying to be with a 23-year-old. We know what you're doing, and you a fool if you
Yeah.
think she's trying to be with them men. Like
She's
23
trying to
years
get her
old.
groove back. She's trying to get her groove
Exactly.
back.
And that's cool though. But I'm not gonna be with you. That means that a woman shouldn't even be coming at a man in that mentality. You don't come at me with no settle down and you didn't mess with a 23-year-old. But it's men out here who are gonna sit there and be cool with this shit. So at the end of the day, women know they're gonna be good. A lot of women know they good though. It's always gonna be a man out here who's gonna desire sex from a woman, and then he desires sex so much he'll settle down with her no matter if she got 18 baby daddies. It don't matter,
Yeah.
especially if she's beautiful. Beauty plays, but like I seen a woman today, or the other day, she was on Instagram, got a nice body, physical fitness, 2 kids. I didn't hear her say nothing about marriage. A lot of men is gonna date her. A lot of men is gonna be with her or try to be with her. Now, men that know better, or men, I think men that can get women know better than shit. But she attractive.
Yeah. But if
Yeah,
you
I
don't,
mean,
if you can't get, or you haven't been with a woman like 7 months or a year, and then she comes along, gives you attention, you might go with that. Some men,
Yeah, you ain't
like
gotta
I'm
be with her
saying.
though.
yeah, man. Hey, like from a player standpoint, if you want to be a player, man, you just want to fuck. It's cool, but if you want to look at the broader picture, man, like shit be fucking up the kids though, man. When you got have these kids and you ain't got no father around, then you bringing different guys around. That shit can
Right.
fuck with the kids,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I had women like this woman brought a damn kid on a date with us. I was like, man, I ain't
Wow.
I did. I shouldn't have done it though, but I was like, she pretty much was like, they gotta come. I'm like, man, you don't even know me that well to bring
Oh,
your
You
kid
gotta.
on
oh,
some
man,
date.
I had this shit happen too,
Crazy,
man. Look, I'm talking
crazy.
about at a buffet with my homeboy and she brought her kid. You know what I'm saying? She brought her kid, and I was with my homeboy, and
I
she
was
brought her
just
kid.
like, that should be wild as hell. You know what I mean? And then it ain't. I do got a problem with it. And black women or white women, any women get mad. You got children and you don't know this nigga yet or this man yet. Do not bring your damn child. This woman was saying to me like her child gotta meet me, like we gonna be together. Like I can see if we've been talking for a year or something. We've been talking for a little while. You don't even know this might be a fling. You don't even know what I want from you yet. And you bring your damn child to meet me. And the
Look,
funny thing about it, we stopped talking, and I seen her and her children at the mall that one day. This was like some years ago, and her daughter kept looking back, looking at me like, "What the fuck? Y'all ain't speaking?"
yeah.
I'm like, "Yo, mama
I'm just
trifling."
saying, like,
Yeah, I
think
had that
about it.
before.
But think about it. You ain't the only guy. She done bring around the kids, so that ain't good.
But
for the
I could tell
kid.
the look on her daughter's face, like she was shocked we didn't speak, and she was like, "Damn!" And that make confuses the kid, like she don't know what went wrong, like what
Yeah,
wrong, what happened?
yeah.
Because she would, if she had
Your
never
mom's
went out with
crazy.
her,
But she was a
she had
teenager though, right?
right. She was she was a teenager, but when
But what
she
about
went
they had been a small kid? That'd be
Your
even
mom's
worse.
crazy. That's what
right,
happened.
the small kid might not understand. She understood.
But
You know,
the small
honestly,
kids, they understand too, because if they see two, three different guys, even the
Yeah.
kid's 3, he's gonna
yeah.
see two,
Sometimes they
three
do. They
different
don't
men.
understand. They do understand. Not as good as a 17-year-old, a
But they
16-year-old.
understand when different guys coming around. They do understand that. They be like, why
Yeah,
why these different guys come around?
that's true.
I
And
just look at it
sometimes
from the like yeah, go ahead.
now, I said sometimes when the mom is promiscuous having all these baby fathers, that makes the daughters be like, I know I ain't gonna be like that.
Yeah,
I know the kids that came out and they don't be like their mother though. That's not
yeah.
always say they're gonna follow
Nah,
that trend.
nah.
And a lot of time they hate that shit. A lot of kids hate that shit. They like, I can't stand my mama mess. And that's what goes back to what William was saying about the conflict. You and Prime talking about the conflict of dating a woman who's single with kids and they older. A lot of times they be in that mad pouting and want to fight you because they get tired of seeing all these goddamn niggas come up in the house. Then you come
Yep.
in there, you might be a good dude. They
Yeah.
want to fight you because I'm getting tired of mama bringing all these dudes in this house.
And they're emotionally unstable because they just had their mom the whole time. So you got to deal with that too.
And yeah, they might be emotional stable. They ain't even gotta be emotional stable. They
As a
tired of that shit. They
as a
tired of that shit.
if you a single man and you ain't got no kids, why the fuck you want to put yourself in that situation? Like,
Yeah.
I hear women all the time. I hear a lot of women saying, I don't want to date no man with kids. But when we say it, it's a goddamn problem, though. It's like the devil when we talk like that and shit. I'm like, it's like we get an award when we do it. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like
Like,
you
what's the
doing good.
award?
You doing good in your life. You got a car. You got your own place. You got a nice job. Now you meet this woman, and now all the problems. Now is you just asking for problems,
like
And
basically.
why would you then set your life up straight then just to then fuck it up?
true. And this is
Yeah.
like old girl who was on here earlier said a godly man when you do that shit. Hold on, you a godly man because you taking care of somebody else's child? No,
Who said
no,
that?
you're not godly because you do that.
Who said that?
She said it when she was describing the stuff about if you do decide, if a man do decide, I don't know if y'all heard her. She said if a man do decide that that's a godly man. I was like, nah, ain't no godly man.
Damn.
Nah.
Maybe she was speaking too fast. I don't think she was on both sides with it.
Okay,
I don't
damn.
think
Hey,
because
damn.
like a godly man is a man who has a relationship with God. A man that takes care of another man's child is not godly. That don't mean he could be the devil and just want to take care of somebody's kid. But
Look,
see,
man, you think, hey, and one thing you gotta look at, man, just cause a man come on, man, act like he can take care of the kid, don't mean he'll get dude. He could be
right. But
molesting kid.
But they think that when he do that, that's godly. That why is that godly? Why is that? And that's what the can be confusion and delusion. Because if you believe he godly for doing this, then that's when he got you wrapped around his finger. Because like you said, he could have some devilish intentions. Because at the same time, you don't know. I ain't gonna assume just because somebody want to come in my life they godly. Yeah, that makes no sense. I just think sometimes women just look at things different than men, and that's cool. But that's why the
I
woman
think
needs a.
they
That's
try
why.
to justify it. They try to make it seem like a better role by saying it's godly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it makes the man who don't do it look like the devil. Oh, that man don't want to take care of the kid. He ain't no godly man. Hold up, because I don't want to be a date you with 5 kids and 5 baby dads. I'm an evil man. Like that's messed up to
Yeah,
even
I
consider me
work
like
hard
that.
to make my money just to help you raise kids. You know what I mean?
It ain't
Like
even about the
that's
money. I shouldn't even want to be in that situation. I feel like this: respect the man who choose to do it, and respect the man who don't choose to do it too. Don't look at him as a bad person because I'm not a bad person because I don't want to date a one with 5 baby daddies. Like it's crazy for to even want
that's
to
how
do that.
they try to what they call it? They try to like make you yeah, they try to make you seem like you're a bad person, like
And
because
a
you
lot
don't
of
want to
single
date
women,
somebody.
and a lot of single women defend that type of stuff too because they're worried if they become single mothers, they ain't nobody gonna want to date them. Like you don't got nothing to worry about. It's a simp out here who gonna date you. But at the same time, I think if more men start standing up and not tolerating that shit, more women might start making better decisions. Like, damn, I don't
Yeah,
want to be a single
I
mother.
think more men just need to up their standards and not just go with anybody that wants to go with them.
Right, I think so. But I think people should do what they choose to do. If you really want to be with this woman and she got kids, that's perfectly fine with me. I ain't got no problem with it though. You know what I'm saying? Because the kid do need somebody in their life, but at the same time, at
It's
the
got
end
to
of the
be
day,
Now
the right
let
person
me
too.
ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. So what if you're a man, like say you have one or two kids? You think that man it's okay for that man to date a woman with
Yeah,
kids?
yeah, cause cause y'all can have like a step family or something.
yeah, that's
Well,
different. Yeah, both of y'all
and
got
then
kids.
like, 9 times out of 10, the kids ain't gonna be with you anyway. But
Right. I don't think that's the
you
same.
still got some baggage, so both of y'all got them bring y'all baggage together.
But don't women, a lot of women don't want them type of guys. They don't seem to get with those type of guys all the time. They all be single guys and no kids. But yeah, they got
Yeah,
kids.
later
Both
on,
got
yeah,
kids.
they
Because
figure
the
like,
single
okay,
guys
shit,
with no kids is
I had my
more
fun, I can get this guy.
they got their shit
Sucker.
together, seems like.
It's crazy, man. It's just bad decision. And then, like my thing is though, they got to do better somewhere. It got to be something better. I see. I mean, you can't even talk about this topic and women like feel like you a basher. Like I had one woman who was trying to defend the woman saying that. I had a couple women come on my last video talking about ain't no statistics when it comes to single mother and fatherless home. Ain't no statistics. That shit ain't real. I'm like, what? What are you
I'm
talking
gonna
about? That
start,
the
man.
statistics ain't
I'm
real?
gonna just start. I'm gonna start this damn not giving a fuck what a motherfucker think. Man.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I don't care what they think. I'm just like, where is this? What do you mean statistics? They acting like it ain't real. So when it comes to single mothers, statistics ain't real. But when it comes to everything else, statistics
Yeah,
real.
this ain't like this shit just made up. Nah, man, this shit ain't
Why
made
they
up.
made okay? If them statistics made up, that mean all statistics made up. It can't be
You could
damn
just go
fake news.
outside and look around.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
just
use
saying
the eye test.
they saying that y'all need to stop going by statistics. I was like, hold up, man, we got to go by something. You know what I'm saying? Like something got to be done about like if you don't go by statistics, then what do we go off of? Pretty much though, I think women want to live in a world where nobody cares about this stuff. And they just want men to say, "Yeah, I'm cool with it," so they can keep fucking up. Because like at the end of the day, women don't hold each other accountable. Another thing though, how do y'all feel
Hell
about
no.
women? I feel
Like
like
Hell
women,
like
no.
women
Prime
always say.
said, they're trying to make it the norm.
I
So if
think a
you
lot of
say
women.
it's okay, you're trying to make it the norm.
I feel like a lot of women like play the victim role. A lot of women play that victim role, or they'll do some shit and then they cool. A lot of women love to play
Or
victim,
either blame it on it's the guy's fault.
Yeah.
right?
They'll be like they'll meet a guy like they'll meet a new guy, then they'll be like, oh my baby dad is this, he did this to me, that to me, and then like 6 months later you'll see her back with him.
Right. A lot of
So
time I
it's like
notice too. A lot of women that's been hurt. Sometimes they take that pain from past relationships and they don't know how to leave it where it's at. And then you might have to deal with her pains from the last guy saying this nigga, this, that. A lot of time that's a problem too, dealing with her past pains and shit. Like you gotta deal
that's
with
what
the
I'm saying.
problem.
That's why it's
And then
better just to not even do it.
right, and then they want you to be like a lot of them want you to come and heal them. Like, hold up, you gotta heal yourself. Like I
Like you
think I
gotta be
said this on
sensitive to all that shit.
like that dude, this is a comedian. I heard him saying something about a woman was like she getting tired of men always want to come sleep with her, but they don't want to take care, they don't want to pay the bills and do all this shit. And he was like, "You telling me just to come over and have sex with you, I gotta pay bills?" He said that that's the I forgot what how he said it. He was saying that that's deep because you saying I can't just come get sex and you want sex too. I gotta be helping you save your life, start a business. That's how she was saying it. He was like, she sounded foolish. Like, what kind of mentality? Like, that's the type of mentality women feel like. They feel like if you come sleep with them, you gotta help them solve their problems along with it. I'm like, that's some crazy
Certain
shit.
type of guys, you know what I'm saying? They ask for a
Yeah.
certain type of guys. Some
Yeah, dealing with it one thing, but why even a woman would think like that? Okay, so you and this woman get together, y'all think about messing with each other. You decided y'all gonna sleep with each other in a couple weeks. Why the hell do he got to solve your problems along with each other? I thought you just wanted sex. What the hell you
what
talking
I'm saying is
about?
like she might then tell one dude that with the next dude it don't apply to him.
Right, that means that she trying to play you then because in the day, if I'm coming over here and you talking about you need problem solved, like I'm not here to solve no problem. You won't. You knew we won't here to solve no problem. What the hell you
Yeah, I'm
talking
not.
about?
I'm trying to be in a relationship with you.
What if you ain't trying to be in a relationship? Well, if you're
It's
trying to be in
supposed
a
to be a
relationship
good
with each other, that's
time.
different. Well,
Yeah,
relationship different. Even in a relationship, that means y'all probably trying to solve each other problems. Hopefully,
that's
y'all
what
can
I'm
solve
saying.
each other
Like
problems.
when you get with a woman, it's supposed to be it's supposed to bring joy to your life. If you get with a
Right.
man, you're supposed to bring joy. Now it's like I'm bringing problems into my. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
Imagine the men start dating, trying to imagine the men start having flings with women. They start saying, "Man, I need you to solve these problems for me. You know, I can't pay my bills." That'll be crazy. I want to know how women would feel. They start fucking this dude. They thinking it's just a sex, and he talking about, "Man, you know, I'm short on the rent. You got some money?" I'd be like, "Damn, I wonder how they would feel." You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine messing with a woman. She started telling you, "Hey, I'm late on my rent." Like, that ain't my problem. I ain't come over here for that. At the end of the day,
yeah,
you can't separate the two. That means
Yeah.
you trying
But
like
I'm gonna
Prime
tell you
said,
why.
that means
Because
you
some
ain't ready
dudes
for a
gonna do it.
relationship.
right. That means he accept then. You gonna pay the bills just to have a
That
fling
motherfucker
with
gonna
this
do it.
chick. That's crazy as hell. There was like an
Yeah.
old girl that came on my show, used to come on here. She had a nigga paying her bills. He don't even live there. I was like, damn, nigga, damn, you got a separate household you don't even go to. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
That's
wild.
weird as hell to me. I mean, what are you gaining from her having a house? I mean, I can see if that household she was living in, she had a business there, and you was the owner of it. She got a house she live in, and you don't even live there. You paying all the bills. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way I'm paying
Um,
bills. I'm staying there. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah.
gonna live there too, because I'm not gonna live in a whole nother house while I'm paying bills. That means you got a
Hey,
bill.
dudes do it all the time.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
That's
do it
lame as
all the
hell.
time.
I don't feel sorry for nobody. I don't want to hear no damn excuse about you struggling. Like, nah, nigga, you got a whole
Some
check.
dudes they're lonely. That's the only girl they can get. That's the only woman that gives
That's the
them
only girl
attention.
that that's the only girl
And
they think they can get.
they don't. Yeah, of course. So they think, oh man, if I lose her, then I'm not gonna get nothing.
That mean
So
they put
they
on a
just,
pedestal. That mean they think
yeah,
they can't get a girl like her. She might have something they like. Damn, I ain't gonna never get them like this again. Hell no, it's crazy.
yeah.
I get it though. Long as they do
So they
come to
gotta
the
step.
fact
They,
of
a lot of men they gotta step the game up. Hit the gym, go to the doctor, start eating right, get a haircut, go to the dentist. You know what I mean? Step your game up. Then you won't have to go through things like that.
yeah,
You'll be
going to
able
the
to have
dentist and shit. That should be
options,
going to the
so you
dentist getting a
can.
haircut. That should be normal though. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be something you do. Brushing your teeth and shit. That ain't nothing you should be doing for no damn woman anyway. You brushing your teeth just for a woman, then you nasty as hell when you ain't with the woman. That ain't
hey
make no
man, look,
It don't make no sense. I ain't gonna wash my ass just when I'm fucking with a woman. I'm washing my ass every time I'm supposed to wash it. Like that's kind of strange, you know. If a man doing that to each his own, so you nasty as hell when you only time that means something's wrong with you psychologically in your mind. Like, oh shit, I'm about to fuck with this chick. Now it's time to wash my ass. I'm like, damn, ain't no woman gonna want no nigga like that, bro. Cause that
That's what
means
I'm
he got some
saying.
bad
So
signs. Ain't no woman gonna be with no man like that. Cause if he ain't no man gonna wash his ass only for this woman. Cause if he don't wash his ass, cause his true colors gonna come out eventually if she decides to be with him, she gonna find out he don't take baths. Like that don't even make sense to me.
So if you a guy like that, and this chick, you don't get no chicks, and this one chick, she's giving you attention, but she got 3 kids, you might go with it just because that's the only thing you can get,
you
or
you
you
ain't
think
you
you
ain't
can
got no
get.
options. You ain't got no
That's
Right.
what I'm
options.
saying. If you don't
Right. She
have,
might
if
got
you
low
had
options
three, four
too.
different options, you can be like, nah, she got four. Nah, I'm not messing with that. But
You
if
right,
you
he's
don't have no
selling too.
options at all, you gotta go with it. Yeah, he's set on too.
Yeah, but she might. I ain't gonna say she's selling him. Nigga ain't taking no bad. That's some wild shit though. Like I mean, like if she gonna really like that nigga, that means she using your ass. What woman want to be with a nigga who ain't bathing and shit? Like that's some wild shit. He ain't bathing and he trick. That's crazy. I ain't never met no nigga who ain't taking no baths and he desperate and he got a woman trying to be with her. I ain't saying they ain't out here. That's some wild shit. That mean the woman got to be nasty too because she gonna be with a man who ain't bathing. So that means she cool with nasty niggas and shit. So I be like, damn, no, this is this. They might be made for each other. Then nasty motherfuckers who don't bathe. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just a wild situation. I ain't never heard of it, but I mean, I'm pretty sure people out here like that. But it's guys out here that's like think about people like James Harden. You know, he taking baths and shit. That motherfucker goddamn trick himself. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this. I feel sorry for anybody who has a low self esteem and they got issues. They need to go see somebody get help because at the end of the day, if you are getting to a point where you're selling for less and you don't care about yourself, the signs of not bathing, taking care of your teeth, your hair, your body, like exercise. I ain't gonna say that. There's people out here who take care of themselves. They just don't exercise. Everybody don't like to exercise. Brushing your teeth, washing your body is a must, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're not gonna get no women if you're not doing those things. That's just
And
necessities.
that and
Yeah.
and and that's why I like your channel, because you always talk about building your confidence, and that's
Right.
part of building your confidence. Get yourself together so you'll be confident to approach different women, so you
So let
don't
me
have
ask
to.
y'all a question on this though. How do y'all okay, let's say y'all got a homeboy who don't bathe. How do y'all handle that situation without hurting that person's feelings? Now he ain't getting
You
no
don't.
women, you know why.
No, you hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
you
hurt his
heard his
feelings. He
feet.
ain't bathed and he ain't
You
getting
hurt
no
his
women.
feelings.
Cause you gotta be real with him though,
Yeah.
because you gotta be real. He ain't getting
I,
no
hey,
women.
I had a boy, man. I had to tell him, man, about you know what I'm about him stinging and shit. I said he was like, man, he got feelings too, man. I was like, shit, well, your feelings gotta get hurt.
It is what it is. Now, if he come to me and say I ain't getting no women, what you think it is? I'm gonna keep it real with him. But I ask him first, do you want me to keep it real with you? Because come on, man, everybody know
We
hygiene play the
we
most part.
riding around, man. I got them crack the window because you damn stinking, man. Come on.
And I'm not, and sometimes though, it might seem like you bring them down. I'm not trying to bring nobody down, but at the end of the day, I'll be a bad friend and let my homeboy walk around here stinking and shit, thinking he ain't getting
It make
around.
both of y'all look bad.
Make both
Yeah,
of us look
yeah,
bad. But
yeah.
I'm a bad friend too. I'm a bad family member. I got my damn friend right here stinking, and he damn don't know why he ain't getting women. If he pulling women stinking, I'm gonna be like, you a bad motherfucker. You stinking and pulling women. That's you a damn bad dude, boy. You the man. I don't know. I think Chris Brown that start washing his ass, he gonna struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna struggle. It might be some women out here who'll be like, I bathe your ass, but the women up on his level gonna be like, hell no. Like at the end of the day, it's people out here who don't want to bathe. It's going to hurt you. And somebody need to tell you the truth, but
I think that's depression. The dude might be depressed. He might
or he
need
might have
to.
been there could be depression, or he might have been raised like that. If he ain't want taking baths when he was younger, if his parents won't making that your parents supposed to teach you that. That's a real situation you supposed to do. Parents teach you, single or two household. If your parents take baths, they supposed to be teaching you. If your parents ain't teaching you, because I met this woman one time, she was from Florida, and she was like her parents didn't teach her to go to the dentist, blood brush her teeth. And I didn't know this shit. And she tried to kiss me, and I seen her teeth was messed up. I was like, God damn, I ain't know her teeth were fucked up like that. And she wasn't no bad looking woman. But the reason why her teeth were fucked up because she was raised there, fuck that dentist shit. Fuck that damn going to the doctor for your teeth and shit. Fuck that brushing your teeth and flossing because it is what it is. Like you ain't even got to go to the dentist. Brushing your teeth and flossing is something you're supposed to do. But if your parents is not teaching you that, there's people out here that believe they aren't supposed to do it, and they're not gonna do it when they get grown because they don't know
Yeah.
no better. They know better.
That's
They
why you
know
gotta
it's
tell you.
wrong.
That's why you gotta tell the guy, yo, man,
It's
this
gonna
is
be
why
hard to
it's not
change
working.
him. It's gonna be hard to change him if you've been like that his whole life, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be taught that from a kid. Your parents supposed to teach you as a kid to brush your teeth and do shit like that.
And
But
teeth is expensive, so if you don't have
yeah,
the money, it's just gonna be fucked up for a long time.
right. And everybody don't got able to get braces and shit. Like you don't. All you gotta do is floss, brush your damn teeth every morning and at night. That's all you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like you do that, you good. Like how hard is that? You don't need no money to brush no goddamn teeth. But if you ain't being taught at home, then it's a problem. And I understand. That's why I feel sorry for people who had parents who are not teaching them these things. I mean, that's like child abuse. You ain't got a child, you ain't got them teach them how to clean
Yeah,
themselves.
neglect.
It's neglect. And then these people become grown-up people. And then now they wonder why they fucked up. But they end up finding somebody who fit them. They're gonna have to find somebody who's cool with them not brushing their teeth and washing their ass. And that's gonna be somebody just like them. Cause ain't no way a regular person. It's like, and ain't none of y'all up here want to be with no woman who won't bathe and brush her teeth.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
It's gonna be hard for me. I don't care how good
But
she look. I'm
again,
like,
there might be a simp out there that he can't get nothing, and that's the only woman he can get. Her
a
teeth are
chick that don't
fucked up,
bathe, that nigga sad. That mean he
and
nasty
he'll
too.
still
Then
be in there like, yo, fuck it. You
he
know what I
nasty
mean?
too. Then. That mean he nasty too. Ain't no way in the hell he want. That mean he cool. That mean he probably got some issues too. You know what I'm saying? Because while even if a man that's clean, take bath, brush his teeth, get so desperate, like he said, shit, I take this woman who don't bathe and shit. That's some wild shit right there.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? That's
that's
wild. That's wild. Cause I remember on one time in the club, it was this woman who had like two front teeth missing. Nice looking woman. I seen dudes coming up to her in the club. Dude was trying to talk to her. He was drunk as hell. Then he got in my ear and he said, "Damn, she missing her teeth." That shit mattered to the drunk motherfucker. He was just looking for some fun. He was looking for a one night stand in that club, but them damn teeth missing in the front fucking bothered him because he was questioning her shit, like why she don't got her two front teeth. That shit matters. That shit matters though. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's why At the end of the day, you can't help some stuff though. Some stuff you cannot help, but you can help. If you can help, you gotta help it.
Like even if your teeth are fucked up, you still gotta brush anyway. Like at least try to
Right,
do
right,
something.
right. I mean, and especially if you're a woman, I think a man who might have a teeth missing, you can lie and say I got them shits knocked out in a fight or something. You know what I'm saying? You can make yourself look tough. Like, yeah, I got in a fight. Somebody knocked them damn teeth out. What the woman gonna say? Walking around with two teeth missing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Representing.
she's on crack or some shit.
It's gonna look like that exactly, or it's gonna look like somebody gonna be thinking that she ain't taking care of herself. Same thing can happen with a man. If a woman got standards, she gonna pay. You think women ain't paying attention to your smile, your goddamn how you carry yourself? Women pay attention to that shit. Best to believe it's gonna be a problem because some people don't think it's a problem. Like Prime said, dude, like you cool with that shit though. I ain't gonna get mad if you cool with being like that. That's fine with me, man. I'm trying to help you, but some people I believe you can't help. You gotta let them goddamn live their life and be who they're gonna be. Some people cannot be helped. That means if a mother want to simp, let them be a simp. If you want to take care of a woman with 5 baby daddies, take care of it. If you want to not wash your ass, be that person though. I'm gonna let you learn your own. I'm gonna let you be who you be. Cause I ain't gonna keep telling
Mm,
somebody over and over again. Cause it's crazy to try to make somebody do something. You cannot make a person do anything. At the end of the day, you might even push that person away trying to force them. You might lose a friend. At the end of the day, you tell them once, maybe twice. After that, you gotta be like, shit, okay, it's cool. I'm cool with it. You
yeah, if you
cool with
lose
it.
a friend, you lose a friend.
I ain't gonna keep telling them. I'm not gonna get up every time I get with them, say anything about it. I'm not gonna be stressing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
Just like with these women out here who choose to them, I feel like this. I don't got no problem with a woman who choose to have kids. It's a lot of women out here that cool with being single mothers. I'm cool with it too. Only time I have a problem with it is when you got them feel like you deserve a good guy at a certain point in your life and you never wanted that shit. But at the end of the day, that means good guys need to step up and start saying, nah, we ain't gonna tolerate this shit. This shit crazy.
Yeah,
And at the end of
definitely.
and a lot of these men who cool with probably being with like it's a lot of men who gonna be cool. Like a woman, it's so many people in the world that at the end of the day, a woman who's single shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Somebody gonna be with your ass. You best believe that. It's somebody out here, especially if you're attractive. I think
Yeah,
men,
of
you know what
course.
I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think men need to make better choices though. And I get it sometimes men, I think sometimes people start feeling like they don't have no options. They feel like, well, man, I gotta find something. You know what I'm saying? Because you should not be at a situation. Anytime you get to a point you're making desperate decisions, I think that's a problem. If I got to a point in my life where I'm like, man, I'm desperate, it could be looking for a woman or anything. If you can, you need to sit back and think for a minute and say, I'm making a bad decision because this is a desperate decision. Anytime you're making a desperate decision, it's a bad decision. Because if you sit back and think, you be like, damn, I would never do this if I was goddamn not desperate. So why don't you just wait till that desperation shit go away? But a lot of people don't wait. They don't think. A lot of people not gonna sit back and think like I'm about to be in a situation where I'm choosing a bad situation. And I think a lot of these women are desperate. They just get in situations after situations after situations that's horrible. And then at the end of the day, they wonder why they getting their head beat in. They wonder why they single. They wonder why some of them getting their lives took from being with these men. And they wonder why these men doing them so dirty at the end of the day. So
I think it's the men that they pick,
yeah,
cause all you can do like you if I go up to a woman in Walmart and try to ask for a number, I'm just presenting myself to her. It's up to her to give me the number. So if she doesn't give me the number, she might give it to you, cause she
right.
might
I
like
mean,
you better. You see what I'm saying?
and that's
So
fair. She should be
they
able to choose
pick.
who she like. Right. They do.
She could be able to pick, but I'm just saying they pick who they want. Like you, if I want to get with a woman at Walmart, I can't make her be with me. You know what I mean?
No, you
I can
can't make
just
it.
present myself to her. That's
Right,
it.
and they got the choice to choose who they want to choose. Some women need to make better choices. I'm not knocking them because a lot of women make. And if this woman made a good choice and still came out on the bad end, ain't nothing I can do. It happens. It happens. But a lot of time, a lot of women are choosing off of lust, not nothing else but lust. Like it's okay. We understand everybody like attractive people, but at the end of the day, are you looking at this man as something for fun, or are you looking at this man for something? If you're 18, I can see her looking for some fun, or she might not know what she's looking for. You 25, 30, you 30 years old, and you looking at men as fucking sex objects. That's cool too. At the end of the day, know it comes with consequences. Because at the end of the day, you only choosing men for sex. That means at the end of the day, you probably gonna have a tough time finding a husband. Because at the end of the day, I mean, don't
Yeah.
complain about not having a husband. I guarantee you, if you go up to the average black woman who's single and say, "Have you ever been proposed to? Have you ever had a husband?" They're gonna say no. Majority of them gonna say no. They ain't even, some of these women. I hear a lot of women say, "I got like 20 niggas in my DM." How many of those 20 dudes are trying to marry you? That's a question I like to know. Like anybody, I mean, you a
No. Well,
woman. If you're a nice looking woman, you're gonna have 30 DMs. I guarantee you, 30 DMs ain't now one of them men looking for a marriage. They just want to have sex, and it's a
yeah.
cause of concern that these women don't never be in situations like most black women I probably ran across probably ain't never had a opportunity to be married. Nobody's asking them to be married to them. Like it's kind of crazy though. Like nobody wants to marry you.
It's sad.
And something ain't right though. You know what I'm saying? And then that mean they I think some of them start giving in to like shit. Fuck it, I just got them give them what he want. They hope that sex gonna make them want to be with them. That's the bad decision because you give a person sex don't mean they're gonna want to be with you. Some women will give sex to get what they want. They feel like I know some women that'll give sex first and then they'll start talking about being with them and stuff. Like, hold up, man. That's a bad decision because at the end of the day, you already gave him what he wanted. Now he can decide if he don't want to be there.
Of course. But that's what they do.
Yeah, it works out for
And a
some
lot of
people.
them, they're not, when they're younger, they're not really looking for a husband. They're just trying to have fun. They're going for the lust. Like
Right,
they ain't looking at this person because oh he's going to school. Oh he's trying to think about what he's where he's gonna be in 10 years. They just trying to have fun for the moment. So
right.
after when they older, then they start thinking about oh I'm trying to think about my future and I want somebody like that. You know what I mean? But it's too late sometimes.
That mean we need to teach the younger generation to be more careful. That mean condoms, birth control. A lot of that shit need to be used because you should be doing that shit anyway. So at the end of the day, that means we
Yeah.
gotta find a way to stop our youth from being so irresponsible. And it's always happening in the black community. Like it's horrible that our younger generation is horrible at making good decisions. And we acting like and we keep blaming on oh they were young. Nah, fuck that shit. The young shit gotta get cut out. You 18 years old, you are young, but this is not happening in other races as much as ours. So it's a problem. You know what I'm
That's where
saying?
your parents got to step in and they got to raise your child. Tell your daughter or tell your son, wrap it up. Tell your
Because at the end of
daughter,
the day, or
get
don't
on
tell them
birth
don't be having
control.
sex then, or they don't need to be doing it at
I
all
mean,
then.
they're going to have sex probably, most likely.
Yeah, they might, but at the end of the day, it can be said though. If you don't know how to do it the right way, don't do it at all. That's the best way to
because
prevent
when
that
you're
shit.
17, when you're 21, you're trying to get in there. You know what I
When
mean? So
21, you're a grown ass
I would,
man.
if I had a son, I would tell him, just take the condom, fam. That's what I
Yeah,
would
you
tell him.
21, you grown.
Because
That's
I can't
different.
stop them from trying to. You want to. That's natural to want to fuck the bitches. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna want
21
to
is different.
wild out.
No, I'm not talking about 21. I'm talking about 16, 17, and shit like that. 21, you a grown ass man. You just
16,
young.
16,
17,
we was turned up. So I would
right.
say use the
At the end of the
condom.
day,
You know
your
what I mean?
16-year-old child, you 16, you really don't supposed to be having. You should be having sex though, because you can't
Yeah.
be. If you ain't ready to be no father, a 21-year-old is different. I feel like I don't care what age you are. If you're not ready to be a father, why are you not wearing a condom? If you ain't ready
Yeah,
to be
that's
a
true.
mother, why are you not having birth control? If your 16-year-old
That's
son
what you gotta
having
tell
sex
them.
though, my 16-year-old, I had a 16-year-old son who having sex. I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't ready to be no father. You don't know what it is
But
to be
some
no father.
parents
He
they
killing
don't
me.
tell them that. They don't tell them that. They
No, they
don't
don't.
tell them. Or
Because in the black
the girl,
community,
she might be 16. She don't have no money for birth control. So you know what I
cause in the
mean?
black community, it's like well they can go to the clinic and shit. I don't know if they give it. I don't know what the birth
Yeah, they
control they
probably
give.
do have. I don't know.
In the black community though, you get props for doing that shit though. It's props for having sex with a lot of women. Like I said though, it's good. It's
Yeah, it's
ways to do it.
probably.
Like why is our women getting pregnant more than other races are? Like you see so many single mothers at a young age. It is crazy as hell. At the end of the day, they ain't even thought about being with these men. And we keep saying it's mistakes, it's young and shit. That shit crazy. That shit gonna keep being a
I
mistake,
think
keep being
it starts
young.
at home with no two parent household because if you're a young woman and you see your parents working a job and they telling you certain things, you trying to get ready for the future, so you don't want to have a child right now. So you want to be on the birth control, you want to use a condom because you're thinking about, oh, I don't want to have a child right now. But if you don't have no parents telling you that, or you don't have no role models, or you're looking to entertainers as role models, or your mom, she's running around with different guys or whatever, then you're not gonna have nobody telling you think about your future. So you're just gonna live life day to day. You're 17, so you're not gonna think, oh, if I get pregnant, then it's gonna mess me up 10 years from now.
Now I will say
So
this, like, because a lot of your views go off of like the younger. What about these women? Okay, okay, like a lot of what you saying is for people who younger. God knows when you say it, you're talking about the younger people. What about these 25 and 26, 27, 28, 29, 30? Like they doing the same fucking thing. Like that's the ones I'm
that's
talking about.
that's they're making mistakes because they're past their non parents from 16 is carrying on to their 20s. So yeah,
Maybe.
they should be older and they should make better decisions, and they should know better. But a lot of people, they just, I'm not saying it's right, I'm not agreeing with it at all, I'm just saying that's what happens. Like some people don't care until they
Yeah,
get
that's what they
30,
go
then
get.
they learn shit.
I really don't know
They hit
why
the
they do it. I
wall.
mean, I don't really know why. You know what I'm saying? We can make assumptions. I really don't know why they do it, but yeah, I can say the younger generation make mistakes, but we need to stop making mistakes. But when you up in the 25, that's different. 30, some ain't right about it. You 30 years old still making the same
Or
mistake.
a lot of these women at 22, 25, that's the first time they got dick from the dude, and then they fall in love with the dude, and then now they all wrapped in with this person.
Yeah, but don't mean a kid got to come out of it though. I
And then
mean, you better.
it really is up to the man to say, wrap it up and this and that, because the girl, if a girl really likes you, she ain't gonna she don't care if you
It's
take
up
the
to both
condom
of
off or
them though.
not. It is
I
up to
mean,
both of them. But
yeah,
if a
the woman
woman
to say a
really
woman
likes
to say
you,
it. A woman to tell you to wrap it up if she got goddamn common sense. Like, yeah,
yeah,
some won't. But I mean, it shouldn't be just up to the man though. It should be up to both of you. 20, you 20 some years old. You up here ain't telling a nigga to put a condom on. I mean, you reckless as hell. I ain't gonna.
yeah, a lot of people are reckless.
Yeah,
A
and that's
lot of
cool
people are
though.
reckless out
I
here.
mean, as long as you take care of your responsibilities though. Like, I mean, I ain't. I mean, I really don't care about the situation. But at the same time, I look at it like I don't want to hear no whining and crying. You walking around talking about you can't find nobody because it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
done made some bad decisions, though. You gotta live with it. And then, okay, you make one decision, you make a bad decision, you get pregnant and have a kid by somebody who don't want to be with you. If the next man you be with is a marriage, then I respect this shit at the end of the day because you fixed the problem. But to keep having the same stuff is a problem. You know what I'm saying? We
I
can say
think a
it's
lot
like
of
a
it is psychological damage. Like they
could
keep making
be.
the same mistake over and over. Keep getting with these men that don't like you, that just wanna, they don't want to be with you with the child. So that's something with you, because a lot of women, they have a lot of options. So the average woman, probably in a year, she might have like 30, like at least 50 guys trying to be talk to her. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are trying to
Mm,
fuck, some of them want to be in a relationship, and she chooses certain people that she wants to be with. And why is it she always chooses the same type of person that leaves her hanging? It's something with
mm.
her. So
I
it's
don't know.
probably.
I think some of them ain't got a whole lot of options because even if they got a whole, it's sexual options. I mean, I can't like
But
some
you
of the
see a
women
lot of
look
women
good.
with big ass, like they look beautiful, and they got two, three kids with
Right, right,
two, three
right.
different
The
men.
minute getting used
So they
though.
got wild options online, offline, but they
Well, you
choose a certain type of person.
well, but I'm talking about this all women because every woman ain't. I mean, every woman beautiful too. You know, the person who thinks she's beautiful. But a lot. Yeah, if you talking about some certain type of women, yeah, they got a lot of options. But it ain't marriage options though. It's just somebody
Yeah, it's
trying to
not
smash. That
marriage
means you
option.
stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
That means you stupid if you believe this dude want to mess with you. But most women ain't got no damn 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 people trying to talk to them every month. That's not realistic.
I'm
They probably
saying in
got.
a year. So in a year, how many? Your average woman in a
I wouldn't
year,
know.
how many guys? But what
I
did
wouldn't
you
know. I would have
think?
to talk to a woman. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it'll be me making an assumption. I really don't know because at the same time, I'm pretty sure somebody trying to talk to them because men
Like
and
at
women
least
going.
20 in 365 days. At least your average woman, not ugly, like decent looking, cute,
Even
At
if she
least
ugly.
20 men in a whole year. At least 20, right?
Yeah, but that's not a lot. You know how much 300? That's
Yeah,
not a lot though. That's not a lot of people.
but
I
that's
mean, that's
probably at least
normal
twice a
though.
month.
365 days in a year, you only got 20 people come up to you. That's not a lot of men.
Well, because everybody ain't, most women ain't going out every day. You know what I'm
But that
saying?
Right,
means you got 20 options to choose from, and they can't all be bad.
right. But I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have to get a woman because we just assuming I would have to talk to a woman. Like I really don't know how much options a woman got. I mean, we all know women got options though. You think they got quality options though? Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to get to. Quality options. Well, we know men, like I was about to say, men and women gonna attract to each other. So men supposed to go to women, women supposed to talk to men. So this gonna happen. This ain't. I'm not gonna fault them for having options. It's just that they don't make a lot of women ain't making good decisions in the community, and they're not quality options though. We know women gonna have men go up to them all the time trying to talk to them. You know, men are always talking.
Well,
Men are hunters. They're gonna go up to women.
well, they don't have they gonna have options,
Yeah.
but they don't mean they ain't gonna pick the right options.
Right,
That's
and
what
that's
I'm
the
saying.
problem.
They ain't gonna. That's what I'm saying. They know who's who, and they always. Why is it the girl always? She got 2, 3 different baby dads, and they're all. She always picks the wrong person. That's something with
Right,
her
and yeah,
because
and
she
it ain't
had the
always.
better option, but she didn't pick that person.
What if she didn't have a better option? What if she all had bad options? You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah,
if she don't never date good options? Though some women don't date no good options.
I'm just saying
That's
she
what I'm.
still got the option though.
She still got the
So,
option.
but just like going back to what you said, they get they later on in life they have 2, 3 kids, and then they look for a certain type of man to help them take care of the kids later on in life, and
Right.
that's the guy that they probably dissed 10 years ago before they
Right.
had the kids.
Yeah, maybe. So you saying damn, that's a real lame man. You telling these
Oh,
women go find a dude from 10 years she didn't want and he damn be with her. That's lame as
oh,
hell.
I
Like
just seen a video where the dude
Lame as fuck.
the chick. I just seen a video where the chick said she had dissed the guy 17 years ago, but then he came back. Now
Yeah,
they're together.
lame. I wish I would get with a woman they want me 10 years ago. Yeah, right. I ain't saying it don't happen. It just be lame as hell. She didn't want you
I'm
17
saying,
years ago.
they might get with the wrong type of men, have the kids, and then be like, well, I don't like that type of guy. I'm gonna get with a guy that is more mature and has his head on straight and
This
this and
big
that.
guy.
But she might not have picked that guy before she had the kids. That same guy, a similar type of guy, might have tried to talk to her at the Target, and she just dissed him. But now she wants that type of guy, so she switches up what she wants
It,
after
Yeah.
she has the
it says
children.
sometimes the good guy gotta wait his turn. He gotta
Yeah,
wait till she go through and have a fun.
I put like this though.
Ah,
I respect the woman. Like I respect that a woman should have option to choose who she want to choose to be with. Now I ain't gonna say she gotta be with this guy. If she ain't feeling the guy, she ain't gotta be with him. But at the same time, don't like them type of guys when you have kids and you ain't got nobody to take care of. If you don't like these type of guys, don't like them because I'm gonna like who I
but
like. So you should
that's all we're saying. Like they'll like a certain type of guy in the beginning, and then later they'll switch it up to a different type of guy when they see, oh man, I'm
And they
messed up.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I got a problem with it too. Now, what I'm saying is, I don't got no problem with them choosing. I just got a problem with the only thing I have a problem with is them not wanting the same thing. I had talked about that earlier, but I don't. A woman should have an option to be with who she want to be with. Just don't switch it up when you get old and hell and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to. That mean at the end of the day, I feel like when women switch it up, they really don't want this shit. They just doing that shit because they need somebody to take care of something. They need some money. They need some stability. They looking for stability now. So that means the good guys is stability. So at the end of the day, my question was more of those women need to like, why don't you look for stability with the bad guy you was dating your whole life? Like, it's bad guys out here with jobs too. And then the bad guys gonna slow down too. Everybody gonna start slowing down when they get old. So at the end of the day, when you get down 38, you telling me the bad guys won't fucking be with you? Like, something ain't right about that. Like, these motherfuckers ain't gonna still be wild as heck. The bad guys start settling down too. It's just something ain't right. They want somebody they can run over top of, is what I was saying. They want somebody who can fucking punch around on a punching bag. These women are looking for somebody to take advantage of. And that's a big problem to me. I don't know what happened to old girl. She didn't left the show so early. But I'm about ready to end this live, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all I appreciate everybody who came on the show, from Williams Trucking, Prime, and Marlo that came on the show. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Y'all have a good one.